Okay, I'm going to cut to the chase. If you are an online business owner, you need to understand that your Facebook personal profile isn't just social media. It's actually the front door to your business. And right now, so many people are leaving that front door shut. So today, I'm going to show you how to turn your Facebook personal profile into a funnel that quietly pulls people into your world organically with no ads, no cringe, and no ick. But before we start, what I would like you to do is like this video and subscribe to my channel for more hints and tips. Okay, so I'm going to caveat this video because a lot of people immediately say to me, but I don't want to use my personal profile for my business. I want to keep that separate. I want to keep that for friends and family only. That is absolutely fine. You can still do that. You can still keep the majority of your personal profile private. But what you need to understand is if you go onto Facebook and you go to join a Facebook group, most Facebook groups will only let you join as a personal profile. They won't let business pages join. So you need to make sure that your profile is set up so it is a good representation of your business. So if people do click through to your profile to come and see what you do or how they can work with you further, the few public things that they can see will encourage them to take further action. And that doesn't mean that they have to see all of the stuff that you share about your family. So let's get started. So first up, we actually have your Facebook cover image. This is like a billboard. This is the first big thing that people will see when they come on to your Facebook profile. So you need to make sure that you are really, really utilizing this in the right way. You will see here that mine is quite unashamedly promoting my latest freebie, which is the 2026 Audience Growth Content Calendar. It says click here if you want to get yours. If people click on the image, you will see it doesn't take them through to an outside link. Facebook doesn't do that, but you will see here that it does open up text that has the link at the top, a bit of text, and a link again at the bottom. You can use this to promote a freebie. You can use this to promote a paid offer. You can use this to promote your Facebook group if you've got a Facebook group, but you need to make sure that you are utilizing this because I'm really sorry to say that if you've just got a beautiful picture of a sunset as the top of this cover image, you are absolutely wasting this space. Okay, next up, you have your intro or your bio, which you will be able to edit just by clicking on edit bio. Now, you only have 101 characters here, so you need to be really clear and really concise about what you want people to do. Don't bother writing vague statements or transformation statements because you need to make sure you are including a link because this is a clickable link. So it's real estate. It's gold to be able to get clickable links on social media platforms because they don't normally like you taking people off of their platforms. So you can see from mine, growing a business, get weekly tips direct to your inbox. That will take them to go and join my email list. So you can see I've got a link to a freebie. Previously, I did have a link to my Facebook group. I changed this depending on what I am promoting. And then I have a link for people to join my email list. Then if we go further down, you have your about section. Now, so many people leave this empty and don't fill it in with all of the information they could be filling it in with. So you click on edit details. Now, you can't change the categories. I don't worry about the categories. You can add your pronouns if you want to add pronouns, work, add a workspace. So you can actually link this to your Facebook business page. So for those of you that don't want to use your personal profiles for business, this is a great way of making sure that you can send people over to where you want them to go to. So link it to your page. I don't worry about all the educations. I then have my websites. So I have two links for my website. I have the main link that will just take them to the website, and I have a link that takes them to a resources page that actually has all of the links to all of my free guides, my paid offers, how they can work with me further. And then I add in my social links as well. So again, if you don't want to use this, you can send people to your LinkedIn, you can send people to your YouTube, you can send people to your Instagram. So make sure you update all of this, don't leave it empty, and then hit save. Then finally, the last thing you can do is have a pinned post. Now, again, for those of you that don't want to use your Facebook personal profile for loads of business and you don't want to be talking about your business all of the time, this is great because you can put up one post, just one about your paid offer, and then you can have it set as public, pin it to the top, and then that is all people would be able to see if all of your other posts are set to friends only. So again, this is prime real estate. So many people don't utilize it. And the reason it works really, really well is for two reasons. When people come onto your profile, it's giving you different ways to work with you. You've got the freebies, you've got the paid offers, you can have links to groups, you can add whatever you want to add in. But it means that people, if they scroll down, they won't see your most recent, just random post. So, for example, if this was set to public, it's set to friends, but if it's set to public, I have a question about wires. Why do they get tangled? If somebody was coming onto my page to learn how to work with me, whilst that might build a bit of the know, like, and trust factor, and they might find it entertaining and they might find it relatable, um, it's not going to encourage them to take more action with me. Having a pinned post is really specific in telling people this is what I want you to do next. So those are the prime spots that you need to focus on. You've got your cover image, you can create that easily in Canva. You've got your intro, your about section, and your pinned post. So now let's talk about the things that we are now not going to do on our Facebook personal profiles. We're not going to have a random sunset cover photo. As beautiful as it is, it doesn't tell people where they can work with you next. We're not going to have a bio that says DM me for collabs. Give people the link. So many people will not take that action to go and DM you. They will quite happily go and click a link. Don't have loads and loads and loads of different links that are going to overwhelm people. Make sure that everything you put up is clear and concise so people know what they are going to get. Free guides, paid offers, other social media platforms. Or worse, don't not have any links at all, because where are you going to funnel people next? If people then come to your profile, they're not going to be able to go any further from there, the ghost funnel. So when you optimize your profile like this, you've actually set up the front door of your funnel. But a door only works if people actually walk through it. And that's where a lot of business owners get stuck. They put the links in all of the places that they're supposed to, but they have no consistent way of filling it. And that's why I created my free audience growth daily plan. It's a simple, no frills guide to growing your audience every day without spammy tactics or any burnout. It's exactly what I do in my own business to build my audience. So grab it now via the link in the description or the pinned comment and start filling your funnel today.